So we will about the coastal plains. The coastal plain is a narrow strip of the peninsular plateau that runs along the Arabian Sea on the west and the Bay of Bengal in the east. There are three primary sections of the coastal plains. First being the northern part, that is called Konkan, that stretches from Mumbai to Goa. Then the central stretch. This the central stretch is called the Kannada plain, and the southern stretch is called the Malabar coast. These plains which are along the Bay of Bengal, they are much wider. This one, they are wider, and they are leveled also. The northern part is known as the northern Sirkar. The northern part is known as the northern Sirkar. Northern part of the coastal plains is known as the northern Sirkar, whereas the southern part, this is the northern part upward and this is the southern part downward, it is known as the Coromandel coast. Four large rivers like the Mahanadi, you can see this area, this is light in color, this Mahanadi, the Godavari, the Krishna and the Kaveri. These four rivers, they form large extensive delta on the eastern coast. These eastern coast areas having large deltas, and Lake Chilika, which is situated along the eastern coast, is one of the prominent or important feature of this coastal plains. Then we have the islands, the Lakshadweep island group, which is very close to Kerala and it is lying in the Arabian Sea, that is on the westward side, and this is composed of small coral islands. It's a group of coral islands basically, and the Lakshadweep islands, they were known as Minicoy, Amindive or Lakadive, Laccadive. The total area of these islands is 32 square kilometers. Kavarati Island is the administrative headquarter of the Lakshadweep Island. The Piti Island is uninhabited, that is no human life is there. This Piti Island is having a bird sanctuary. Then we have the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. See this Andaman and Nicobar Islands, they are lying in the Bay of Bengal, that is on the eastern side of the Indian coastline. It is bigger in size and they are more numerous. As you can see, this is Andaman and Nicobar Island and this is the Lakshadweep. So as compared to Lakshadweep, these Andaman and Nicobar Islands, they are more numerous and they are scattered in the Bay of Bengal. The entire group of island is divided into two broad categories. The Andaman in the north, this is Andaman, and this south it is Nicobar. These islands, they are elevated portions of submarine mountains, mountains which are submerged in water, and these are the peaks or the elevated portion of those submerged mountains. So these are the physical features, but how these physical features are useful for India? You can see we have mountains in the north, you can see we have seas in the west, in the south, and towards the eastern part it is the mountain ranges. So all these diverse features, they are a major source of water and forest wealth. The mountains, they are a major source of water and forest wealth. The plateaus, it is a storehouse of minerals. These plateaus, variety of minerals, very large quantities of minerals are found in abundance in these plateaus, and these plateaus are the storehouse of minerals that plays a crucial role in the industrialization of the country. And this coastal region and island groups, they are best fishing sites, and they are the port areas through which water transportation is made possible, and they are the important oceanic trade routes for India. Thank you.